You want to introduce number two, yo?
Yeah, yeah. Number two
Number
is,
two.
there's no introduction good enough for this man. The one and only Kane.
Yo,
Oh,
Boom, boom, boom.
it's gonna be Kane.
Kane's entrance music, yo, I think it should go down as one of the badass entrances of all time.
I was just
First, you
gonna
got
say the
the
same thing. Yep.
exactly. First, you got the fire when he just drops his hand in
Yeah,
the burst of flame,
yeah.
and that song that they play. I should have got the name of that song. Can we look up, Mark? Can you look up the name of that song, the entrance song, real quick? That song is fire. That song is fire. I listened to that alone. I listened to
I
that
think
song alone.
I think that's music for Satan, McKendy.
Oh, thank you.
I
Thank
think
you,
that was
Satan.
actually a song that was written in hell.
Yeah, Lucifer
Thank
wrote it.
you, Satan. But
Jake the
yeah,
Snake
Satan.
Snake. He wrote. He ain't got no arms, Gil. That's ridiculous.
That was his memory song for Damien. That was his
Yeah.
tribute.
Oh my God,
But no,
Kane.
Kane, I mean, the years that Kane gave us, he was just dominant. Even all forms of Kane. Kane without the mask, Kane with the weird fire hair, when Kane tried to speak.
Oh, remember that?
All forms of Kane throughout the years is creepy as hell. All of
I
them. It was. I would argue it's even worse when he took the mask off because he
I
had that
didn't
one
like it.
eye.
I didn't like Kane without the mask as much as Kane with it. I thought Kane with the mask
I
was
love Kane
better.
with the mask. That's my favorite Kane. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But Kane, he was really versatile too because he had that really good tag run with his brother, the Brothers of Destruction. Then he had that run with the GOAT, Daniel Bryan, as
Mhm.
a part of Team
Yep.
Hell
Team
No,
Hell No. Yep.
which was hilarious too.
Really
Like
huge.
very, very
Team
versatile performer
huge.
You didn't think that would work too, and then I'm like, oh, it's
at
working.
all.
It's working.
Yeah.
So
I didn't think it would work at all.
yeah.
They were hilarious. I remember when they had to go to therapy, couples their anger
With Dr.
management.
Shelby, yeah, that was great.
Yeah, those segments was awesome. When they asked Kane to to tell them more about himself, and Daniel Bryan was like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Origin story and everything,
Yeah.
and everybody was shook. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo,
I remember this
yo,
story. It was this girl that lived up the road from you, Mark. And I remember she was saying how she used to watch wrestling and she had a huge crush on Kane. I'm like, which Kane? The
yo.
one without the mask? You're like, no, when he had the mask, I'm like, you had a crush on a guy with a mask on? But
You had a crush on a
but I guess
spiritual killer in a
but no, I
mask.
do remember saying
I'm
that it
just,
was his aura, like with the hair. She didn't know what was going on. I'm like, wow, okay.
Oh yeah,
That's
that
what
makes it
that's
that
what
makes it better.
present is, you know what I mean? I'm like, wow. I thought that was funny.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing Gil there was no second date.
No, absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
I
But
ain't wearing
like
no mask.
speaking of origin story, I think Kane had the best debut of all time. Like
Dude.
because even before he appeared, everybody was invested in Kane because Paul Bearer was like, "Oh, Undertaker has a secret. He has a brother." And then they did that interview with Paul Bearer and Jerry the King Lawler, and the way they did it was amazing because it was like they were between takes and they were setting up for the interview and the camera was on, but nobody knew the camera was on. So Paul Bear was like telling them the story how he used to work for the Undertaker's family, and he was like young, he was in his 20s and stuff like that, and him and the Undertaker's mother had like a fling, had an affair, and so forth. Come to find out that he turned out to be Kane's father, but at the same time,
OD.
Undertaker was a kid.
OD.
At the same time, yo, that's good storytelling. At the same time, as a kid, Undertaker was playing with matches, started a fire, thought he killed his brother, but come to find out he's been living in secret with Paul Bearer. raising him as his son, not knowing that his brother is still alive. Yo, that story
Don't
was wicked. And
And
at
don't
then
the
he
same
forget.
showed up at the Hell in a Cell match, the first ever Hell in a Cell match with Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, and Vince McMahon screaming, "That's Kane! That's gotta be Kane!" Yo, Kane was terrifying,
He
but
was.
he was in shape. Yo, this man was huge.
And you remember, he said he would say deep from the depths of hell.
Yeah.
That's where Kane lived. That's where he was from. I'm like, what the hell?
OD.
he looked amazing. And Kane was a great wrestler. He would jump off the top rope.
Dude,
And,
Kane can move.
and you see how big Kane was for
Yeah.
him to do that stuff?
One of
Yeah.
my favorite things Kane did when he wrestled, I don't know why, every time he was about to punch, he'd pull his glove up and he would just
Yeah.
slap the hell out of
Like
someone with
right
an
under the
uppercut right under the neck. I'm like, damn.
like he's giving them a chop. Like
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it.
shit, man. You know that
I like
hurt.
I like how he got out the ring. Like he would put his one arm over the top rope and
Oh
he
yeah,
would
kind of
just
flip over. Yeah, yeah.
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 that was cool. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. If I was a wrestler, that's how I would get out the ring every single time.
Do we consider corporate Kane a thing?
I hated Corporate Kane.
Okay, yeah, all right.
The only time I liked Corporate Kane was when the Authority was around and Seth Rollins like hit Kane in the back and hit him with the pedigree and just started beating him up with the chair and stuff like that. So the ambulance came and they took him away as Corporate Kane. Yo, in the ambulance, like all you saw was
Okay.
this smoke from the ambulance. And
I
when they
remember this,
opened the
yeah.
ambulance door, he was dressed up fully as Kane
Kane, yeah.
with the ring and beat the shit out of Seth Rollins. That
WWE,
was
WWE makes me so mad because that's something they should have did more often during the
Yeah.
whole corporate Kane thing. Piss him off and he turns into Kane.
Yeah. That was
Kane was only champion twice. That's crazy. He was only champion twice.
WWE, if you look at it, they're really, really giant size wrestlers. Aside from like the Undertaker, they don't do a lot. Like Big Show had title reigns, but he was never like a dominant champion.
Dominant
Braun
champion.
Strowman, same kind of deal. Kane is like that too. Kane accomplished a lot on paper, but in reality, like his title reigns, like yeah, one title reign that was a day long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's
but
crazy.
But
but
that's
yeah,
what happens. That's what happens when you have such a strong character. You
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't need a belt. You can
yeah.
put him,
That's
you can
that's
put
that's
him
how they look at
anywhere.
it. That's how they
Yeah.
look at it. But
You could put him anywhere.
yeah,
Let's
And
not, before we move on, I want to mention this one thing I've also loved about Kane. Do you remember when Kane would go into the ring and he'd bring his arms up,
yeah,
the fire would come out? Was it me or he was so good at selling it. He made his arms look heavy. Like he
yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah. I
he
know what you're
like
saying.
it
Yeah,
was actually a strain to bring the fire up.
like he's
Like he's actually
actually
doing it.
physically summoning the fire.
Yeah, like I always thought that was so cool. And he did it every time.
Yeah,
Even when he was corporate Kane, I was like, that's kayfabe right there. I like that.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. That was good
like
stuff.
it took a lot of strength for him to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
but one thing that I don't like that WWE does, and they do it a lot. When a person first debuts, they make them look indestructible. Indestructible. I remember when Kane first debuted, and I don't remember who did this, but somebody hit him with a wrench and he popped back up. And then they showed the wrench. The wrench was fucking bent.
yeah, yeah.
Holy
I love
shit.
those.
And then 6 months later, he's getting beat by Rey Mysterio. Like, what the fuck is going
Yeah, it
on?
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is going on? What happened to all that power? What happened to all that strength?
Yeah,
Bro. But yeah, Kane, you're missed. And now you're mayor of Knox County.
yeah,
Knox County. He's been there for a minute.
yeah.
Yeah, he never officially retired. He never officially retired. He just
Is
said
Kane,
he doesn't think he's gonna wrestle anymore.
is Kane in the Hall of Fame?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Huh.
but he needs to be there. He
Yeah.
definitely needs to be there.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
I think it's done.